Hello, bonjour, welcome to my art studio, and today with spring just around the corner, a clean-up is on the cards, and with 2 solo exhibitions coming up this summer I need to get organised. So with help from this Feng Shui chart I show you how to create, so you can do them too. I'll show you how I get the energy flowing in the room and get focused, ready to paint and create. So first of all, I went off to get a couple of storage units. This is the first one. I'm just building up some sets of drawers, some kind of transparent type drawers where I can see what's inside. Then I attack all the tissue paper. I was going to say collage papers, but it's not all my collage papers. I've got some in other boxes as well. But I was using these papers on a painting, and this is what sparked off the necessity to have a really good tidy up, because I couldn't even get to my painting in the end. So I decided I need to get some more storage space, and I went off to get this set of drawers. I did have the intention to go and get this in white. When I got to the store and saw this lovely turquoise grey colour, I just couldn't resist. I'm so attracted to colour. What do you think? So I decided I want to put this drawer unit under my painting table, so I have to clear out all my boxes of various things there, and underneath there, which this is an old computer storage unit, I put my boxes in there, and it's really handy because this set of drawers is on wheels, so whenever I need them I can just wheel it out, get to my boxes, and everything's neat and tidy. And now I'm starting on my painting area, just tidying up my mess I left behind. I get so involved in a painting that everything becomes one big mess. So time to get organised and put everything into the drawers. I'm putting my acrylic paints all together, all the warm colours, then all the cool colours, and in the next one I put in my metallics, my golds, coppers, silvers, blacks, whites, and in this one my oil paints and oil crayons. And in the top 2 drawers I'm putting my other mark making materials, Posca pens, charcoal, pastels, woodies. There's my woodies. I'm not sure if everything will stay like this, you know, need to test them out, see if I can work where everything is and maybe change some things around. Here I'm sorting out my brushes, putting them all, different brushes together, sponge brushes, big brushes, small brushes, palette knives, just trying to make everything accessible. And here I found, as I was tidying up, this kind of pad of palette papers, kind of a greased paper that I'm going to try out as a palette, see how that goes. My water jars, and there I'm putting my spray paints, so everything's at hand. That was my aim. Here a few of my rollers, mark making tools going in one of the drawers, other useful things. All at hand. Also for my new studio I bought myself some new products. I can't wait to try out that gold leaf. I think I'll probably make a video on that, so watch out for that. So things are not looking bad at this point. Just a little hideaway for more collage papers and bits and pieces under there. So now that everything's nice and tidy, let's try out some Feng Shui. I'm absolutely no expert on the subject. I've just picked up some bits and pieces online. But if anybody can recommend some books, then I'd be interested in that, please. From what I understand, the basics are to create balance with the natural world and harmony between you and your environment, in my case, my art studio. I did have a big change around with furniture a while back because I wasn't facing the entrance, and you need to be facing the entrance so that you can see everybody who's walking into your space. So one of the most important things is to declutter and have a space organised and tidy. So I think I get a big tick for that. So this chart is called a Bagua, Chinese, and it's an energy map. You can see there's 8 spaces for you to write your corresponding compass positions, elements, and areas in your life. So the elements are water, earth, wood, fire and metal. And later on in the video I'll show you what objects, little things I put in these areas to correspond with the elements. Might seem a little bit complicated, but once you get into it, it's quite good fun really. Here I'm writing the 8 life areas: career and life path, wisdom and skills, family and health, abundance and prosperity, fame and reputation, love and relationships, children and creativity, and helpful people. And right in the centre we've got health. If you fancy having a go at making your own chart, I've made it easy for you. I've made you a template and I will put that in the description below. You can print it out for free and you can go back and watch the video again and do it with me. So let's get back to decorating the studio. So here I'm using my son's corkboard. They didn't want any spare room anymore. I'm using it to pin up some posters. We recently went to a Van Gogh immersion experience and got this poster. You see in another video a painting process that was inspired by Starry Night. Plants too are very important, creating positive energy. So I wanted to surround myself with greenery to soak in those positive vibes. I've no idea what this one is. My neighbour gave it to me. So if any of you know, any of you are good with plants, then let me know. I wanted to make my studio cosy as well. This nice version of some fairy lights, creating a bit of ambience. So I'm feeling really happy. Everything's coming together, just a couple of things to do. I need to go around with my post-it notes, sticking them in place to make sure I get all my little objects and things in the right places. So I'm going to start off in the north direction, career and life path. This is where I've got all my art supplies, the element of water in my pots, my new set of drawers with all my paints and markers, pens, everything I need to create. Northeast, wisdom and skills. This is great because this is the actual wall where I paint. So I've added some little objects, a colour wheel, paintbrushes and a plant to represent the earth element. Going off into the east direction, I've got lots of lovely healthy plants to represent my family and health. There's a couple of bamboo sticks there, but I am going to get a real bamboo plant for my wood element. Southeast, abundance and prosperity. I've got my wooden easel, and this is where I store some of my wooden panels that I paint on. In the southern direction, fame and reputation, what you want to be known for. So obviously I put some finished paintings here, and they do say that you can use the colour red to represent the element of fire. Southwest, love and relationships. I've got this fun little crystal ball with the word love in it, a plant for the earth element, quick preview of other painting I'm working on, and these cute little love hearts. West, children and creativity. So here I've got lots of fun things from my kids, paintings that my kids have done for me, coloured pencils, some books that I created. I've got this little metal unicorn. And finally, Northwest, helpful people. Here's my bookshelf, lots of helpful books, artists that I admire. And for the metal elements, this little mini Eiffel Tower. One last thing, I heard that crystals give off really good energy in a room, so I went off to a local town to choose myself a crystal. I chose this nice little round one. And I hung it in a place where, kind of in the middle of the room, in the place where I stand when I'm looking back at my paintings. And I got my first visitor. So with approval from our cat, a lovely, tidy, energised art studio, I'm feeling motivated to get started on new paintings for my exhibitions. Wish me luck. I'll see you again in another video. Bye for now. Au revoir.